Well, hello BAME farm fans. We're out on an adventure today. We're going to take our first load of beans in the new grain truck. It's not warm, it's kind of chilly. Sorry you guys missed out on getting this thing started. It was a little cantankerous to say the least. You know, it's been sitting in the barn for almost a month, and being cold, it took some cranking. So at least the engine cranks over easy, and we got a lot of battery apparently. Now our little one-lane road here, we got a little snow and ice covered. We had a lot of rain yesterday, then it got cold overnight. Now we tried our best with that fan to dry the beans. I didn't even test them. The elevator is getting the beans, and that's just the way it's going to be. So this is not going to be a good stop here, unfortunately. We're going to watch, make sure nobody's coming from the left over there, and maybe we'll downshift. Okay, no downshift, we made it, but I know how icy it was, and you know, it's probably a good thing to stop for that stop sign, but I didn't want to get stuck on the hill there. But we're going to drive a while, and I'll get back to you, let you know how it's going. Oh buddy, that was a big jump. I just shifted the splitter on the rear axle, and we were maxing out about 30, 35 in fifth gear. I just shifted that, and that's kind of hyper speed for this thing. The old bias ply tires are a wee bit flat-sided, so we're gonna shake and bake the whole way to the elevator. You've seen me shift. Not quite all the way through the pattern. Anyway, you did the splitter. This is definitely a little different feel. Feeling the beans, and it, we'll say, shift a little bit, to say the least. It's a new experience. I don't have the heat on, or maybe I do. I don't know. The heat's not off. But we're just going to enjoy things as they are in the natural state, being out of the wind, not using a tractor. You know, we don't want to get too fancy too quick, because pretty soon here, it'd be real crazy. You know, if I had a truck with air conditioning, we're hauling grain in the summer, that would just be too fancy. Okay, well, we'll see you guys when we get there, because we got a little bit of a curve coming up. Woo! We made it 7 miles, 10 more to go. I'm gonna stop and let my butthole relax. That was a little puckering the first time out. I think it took a hot second for the bias plies to get their flat side out of them. I'm doing much better. Just pulled over at the gas station. We don't need gas. I filled this truck up a long time ago, being ready to go. So take a look. A little bit of road spray, water. I'm doing fine. Tires look pretty okay. Getting them a little warm. They're steaming the water off. I probably could put 10 more pounds in them. They're at 50, they're rated at 70, and well, 60 would be closer. Nice new front tires. It's still running idling on its own, so that's good. Like I said, it was a little difficult getting it started. I mean, it started, I just had to be persistent and try cranking it over. So we're gonna hop back in here, get back on the road, just to check on things, leave our mud behind. Okay, well, we are back and ready to roll, so we will see you guys at the elevator. I just have to show this off. Oh man, that was a bad day for somebody. Hopefully you can kind of see what happened in the ditch there. Okay, probably a little icy this morning. Yeah, up here on the left, we're gonna look out the window and see that there's still crops out in the field up here. Okay, right there. See corn, yeah. And it's not my corn, so that's even better. Yep, and it just keeps going. It's not a small field. Yeah, that's 20, 30 acres right there, at least. Okay, so back to, enough of my gloating. Back to the road. We see the big grain towers. We're almost there. Woo! Good thing I took a pit stop before I made this trip. I'll say that much. It took a lot of getting used to how the truck moves fully loaded. Pull up on the scales here. I'll get weighed.